Good morning, everybody.
Hi. Boys night.
This is the Thursday edition of the Nassau Morning Madhouse, the voice of Nassau Community College 90.3 WHPC. My name is Justin Greenberg. Joining me in studio, as Gordon mentioned, it is
Boys night.
Boys night. Are we boys or are we men?
Well,
we're graduating.
Yeah.
I am a man. I collect VHS tapes and action figures. I am a man's man. You will find me at your local thrift shop, going through all the bins to find me some goodies. That's what men do.
That's what I did.
So don't call me a boy. You got that?
I
Who
got
are you
it.
speaking to?
I'm speaking to you, Dad.
To the world.
You hear that, Dad? I'm a man. I'm a man, Dad.
I finally made it.
I think someone's misunderstood.
Well, there you go. You give what you get, and you don't get upset.
Already
right?
going
That's
off
how
the
it
rails.
goes.
That's Anthony. We also got Ryan here. No, Krista. She left the show. She got hit
gone.
by a truck, and
Is she
she's
really?
no longer allowed at the station. So long, Krista!
Gonna have to get a replacement cast member.
We did have a replacement cast member. His name was Michael Merlot. I was like, yo, Mike, you gonna fill in?
That's such a cool name.
You're gonna be the new host, because I don't want to host no more. And he was like, yeah, I'll be there. Get a text this morning. I got the booster shot yesterday. I can't go in today. And I'm like, all right, that's fine. That's cool. I'll host again. But next week, he'll be here. It's going to be 5 guys, just like that shop where they sell meat.
Oh, yeah.
5 guys, right? That's what they sell. I've never been. It's like a burger shop.
Various meats.
Various meats.
Yeah.
French
don't
fries
Don't they
as
have
well.
peanuts on the floor, though?
Do they?
I can't handle that, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
I have
The
an
allergies.
allergy.
Right. I'm trying to kill you.
I know.
Airborne allergy?
No, I just can't eat them.
No. Well,
So don't eat them.
okay.
Don't go on the
Yeah,
floor.
I know, but it
I
makes
got
me
a treat
uncomfortable.
allergy. I walk into Costco. They're doing the free samples of walnuts. I'm not making a big deal about
Yeah,
it.
but they have
like
the
you.
shells on the floor. It's disgusting.
Well, yeah.
Adds to the atmosphere. It gives the old
There you go.
circus
He's got
vibe.
the right idea.
Circus.
the garbage circus vibe.
You know,
I don't-
speaking of garbage food, I went to the movies this past week, and I actually went several times, 3 times this past week,
Jesus.
because I just have no life.
You have that AMC Stubbs
I
thing?
got the Regal Unlimited,
Oh,
baby.
ew.
Is this part of
Westbury
your,
Stadium
your,
12.
Your free movies that you got for those interlopers that...
No, I just pay $23 a month, and I get unlimited feature films.
That's sick.
Okay.
Plus, I know we're not supposed to do this, but it is what it is, and you get discounts on the food items as well. So I dig it. And the more you go, the more free stuff you get. So, like, for every movie you go to, you acquire points, and then you could get, like, free popcorn or a free small drink or upgrade the drink and whatnot. It's great. I love it. I dig it.
Did you see Owen Wilson's new movie?
I did.
Because it looks not very good.
Marry Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
I
new
dug
movie?
it. I
Really?
liked it. I liked it.
I love him.
Wait a minute, is this the one where he the celebrity picks him out of the crowd?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that looks so dumb.
It-
So sweet.
You know what? I thought it looked really dumb, but I had nothing to do Friday night. And I decided, let's go see J-Lo and Owen Wilson.
Oh, God.
Marry me, marry me, marry me. Yeah, so J-Lo's a singer who's been married like 6 times. This is her character in the movie.
Or in real life, same.
And she's about to marry this dude on stage, the love of her life, this other singer. And right before they do the vows, video leaks of him cheating on J-Lo with J-Lo's assistant. So she's like, screw this, I'm already in my wedding dress. Owen Wilson's holding a sign that says marry me, because that's like her number 1 hit song. Marry me, marry me, marry me. And she's like, sure. He's like, wow. And then they get married, and obviously it's like sort of a publicity stunt. They don't even know each other, but eventually
it gets going.
they fall in love.
Do they stay together at the end?
Spoiler alert, they both die in a horrific volcano.
Oh my
That's the
god!
best ending
You know,
I
Owen
could
Wilson
hope for.
movies have the same theme. Every
Volcano.
single time.
Volcanoes again.
Yeah.
He loves those dinosaurs.
And you know what? I was shocked.
Dinosaurs.
I would think we would have had that song. Have you guys heard the song? Is
Maybe.
it an actual song?
I don't like bad music.
I've heard
I
it
love
probably
bad
through the
music. It's the
trailer
best.
over and over again.
But it's not like a popular song.
I don't think so.
Let's see.
Listen, bad music's great.
Isn't Owen Wilson like a-
Gordon? You know what the worst band is?
What?
Like worst, like best bad music. You know who does the best worst? I can't even say it, but you know what I mean.
Gangnam Style?
No, the Beatles.
Oh, them's fighting words. Ryan.
Are those the guys with Mick Jagger?
No, I'm not gonna lie. Weezer is better than the Beatles,
Oh, man.
and I'm standing my ground on
You
that.
guys are really going after me today.
I'm not. It's just my opinion.
Listen, pal. I heard you play "Hey Jude" live on the Nassau Mix. I'm like, that's not.
It's new.
Are you
song.
serious? You
No.
broke all the Nassau Mix rules.
It's a
in
new
one day.
version.
It was in the Nassau Mix file.
There's one rule in the Nassau Mix, and you broke it.
and I just did it.
I tried
mean,
to get away with playing Talking Heads on the Nassau Mix. That got stomped out immediately.
I don't know how I've gotten away with it because
You do it every week.
I've played it every week, almost every. I think 1 week I took a break and I played a bunch of Queen songs, and
Was it like the new Queen?
Queen
with,
Latifah, or-
Yeah, with what's his name?
Adam Lambert?
yeah,
honestly?
I think so. But it's all the covers of their old old songs.
So you got to get around the loophole. See, when I used to host the Nassau Mix back in the day, it used to be 90s through today. So I'd play like the Beatles songs that were released in 95.
Real Love and
Free as a Bird.
That would
Yeah.
have been.
I'm like a bird. I wanna
Exactly,
fly away.
exactly.
The song I'm
Is that?
talking
I love that song.
You know, speaking of crap, I want to get back to the other movie I saw this week.
Oh boy.
I saw Jackass 3 again. That was the
Fantastic.
third time watching it. Unbelievable.
Okay.
But the bad movie I watched this week, and it's got to be in the running with Moonfall as the worst movie of the year, and it's probably going to stay there. It's called Blacklight with Liam Neeson. Has anybody seen anything
I
about
have
this
never heard of
movie?
this, but I heard of Moonfall. Like I've seen it in the trailers. It looks tonally all over the place.
Does the moon fall at the end? or
The
they
moon,
save it?
it almost falls. What happens is, I was looking at my phone majority of the movie, but I'd look up and then the moon would be getting closer to Earth and there would be floods and, Halle Berry's there doing stuff in space. It's really, really stupid, really, really bad, but at least it had some things going for it. This movie, Blacklight, stars Liam Neeson, who is 69 years old, very nice.
Right.
And the plot is he is an FBI agent.
Always is.
And here's the funny part. When you think of Liam Neeson movies, you think of like a daughter being kidnapped, right? That's like every single movie he's had in the last like 15 years involves somebody being taken, not just in the Taken movies, but other movies. So that happens again, obviously. His granddaughter and his daughter get taken, but kind of, not really. They're put in witness protection program. He doesn't know. But basically the main plot is there's a conspiracy within the FBI, and one agent finds out about this, that they're killing innocent people. And then Liam Neeson finds out about it, and then they try and solve it. The issue is, with the movie, Liam Neeson's 69 years old, and he's hobbling around like an elderly man, and all the stunts that he does look so bad. He's just grabbing somebody by the shirt and like tussling him around, and then they have the guns. And the guns, I don't know. I'm a big fan of guns in movies and the way they look and the way they shoot, but the way they do them today, it's all done in a lot of movies. A lot of them aren't, but a lot of them are done computer. Like it's done post-production, and you have like these flashes that appear that you could probably get on like a Snapchat filter. And that's what it was looking like. It was just a bunch of Snapchat filters, like an SNL skit of what guns would look like being fired off with hobbling elderly man Liam Neeson fighting people that are half his age. And it was embarrassing, and I hated it. I was laughing. I was the only one in the theater laughing at scenes that weren't supposed to be laughed at. So I think it could be one of those movies that are so bad it's good, but it doesn't quite get to that level because, Liam Neeson's a competent actor. If you put somebody really bad in there, it could have been an iconic film.
He's reaching. We've talked about off air, like the Bruce Willis movies.
Yes.
He's reaching that territory.
And he does a lot of those movies, actually. Bruce Willis famously made 11 movies in the last 2 years.
They were good.
And they all were great, right, Gordon?
I loved them.
I saw every one of them.
Yeah.
But it's weird watching these guys, because Liam Neeson was never really an action star. I mean, he did Darkman, which was a pretty badass movie, but he was more of like a dramatic actor, like Schindler's List and films like that. Then his wife died in real life. And I think after that, he was like, I need to save my wife in all these movies now to sort of mend my own tragedy. And I think I can equate it to the halftime show at the Super Bowl. There comes a time when you need to stop doing what you did good 15, 20 years ago.
I like the halftime show.
You liked it?
Well, I think Eminem is horrible. I mean, that whole bad boy thing when you're 53.
That's what I'm saying.
You look like a loser.
That's what I'm saying.
But the rest was good.
Why was the rest good, but Eminem was bad?
I don't know. I like 50 Cent.
I like 50 Cent as well, but I mean, he was morbidly obese, hanging there, dangling, like, I saw some funny memes of like Homer Simpson dangling upside down and comparing it to what 50 Cent looked like. I just think, rap, and I said this on Tuesday, I don't know how well rap transfers to... I don't know, because like rock and roll, I feel like you could still sort of rock out in your 50s and 60s. I just don't know. Rap is such a young man's game and mentality, and the things they're talking about doesn't seem relevant to any of their lives because they're all so rich and successful now. I mean, Dr. Dre's worth over $1 billion. I don't know if the things that he was rapping about when he was, 19, 20 years old really is relevant for him to be speaking about it in this day and age.
We got really off tangent with that.
Yeah, we went from Liam Neeson to rap, and that's what we do.
They go hand in hand, Liam Neeson, rap, right?
Yeah.
I would love to hear him rap.
You've taken my daughter and I'll kick your ass. Here I am, smoking the grass. I don't know.
Oh,
That's
that
just
was
a little,
really good.
a little spitballing right there.
Let me ask you,
Alright.
did he have the Irish accent?
You know what? I don't know
I'm
what
from
accent.
the CIA.
Yeah, that's what he was rocking. He doesn't even try anymore to do anything sort of American.
Has he really ever?
No, he really hasn't. He really hasn't.
he's doing
What's
Borat out
his
there.
last name in the movie?
You know what? I couldn't even tell you his first name in the movie. He's just Liam Neeson, and then there's granddaughter and daughter and other agents.
Is this like going to be the prototype for like in 20 years when he does his version of the mule, like what Clint Eastwood did?
Oh.
Where it's like, I'm like 99 years old, and
Yeah.
I'm this cool guy trying to smuggle drugs.
I'm born and raised in South Texas.
I don't know, and I like Clint Eastwood still acts. I think he did a movie last year which was pretty good. I forget the name of it, Old Boy or something. I don't know. It
Should
was
have been called Young Boy. Am I right?
Hey. And he directed the movie, which is amazing. He's 91 years old directing movies. My grandma's 93 years old. She's, with a hernia and could barely hobble around. So it's kudos to him for still doing it. God bless you, Gordon. But yeah, I can't recommend the movie at all. And I cannot recommend the worst candy at a movie theater. When you guys go to the movie theater,
Raisinets.
what do you guys normally get?
Watermelon, Sour Patch watermelon.
Sour Patch watermelon?
Peanut M&Ms.
Peanut M&M.
I just
Both
do
great
popcorn.
choices.
I don't mess around with candy at the movie theater.
Not a bad idea as well. If you do want to get candy, you can always just grab it from a grocery store or a Target or any place and then just bring it in. It's not illegal. We've gone over this.
Support your local theater, though. Come on. guys.
They make so much money.
They
Sure
don't.
They do, though.
Not anymore.
I'm okay. That convenience fee is enough for me.
Yeah. They're slowly getting back to where they once were. That Spider-Man movie really is a phenomenon, and hopefully, this year we get some more groundbreaking, box office breaking records. But I usually get things like you mentioned, Sour Patch watermelon. I usually get peanut M&Ms. I do get popcorn. All three of those are products that I've gotten in the last month at the movie theater. But I wanted to try something different, and I saw Red Vines there. And I never had Red Vines in my entire life, but I like Twizzlers. Have you guys
I don't know
had
what that
either?
is.
Twizzlers are good.
Twizzlers are great. You never heard of Red Vines?
No.
They're like a different brand of licorice that look exactly like Twizzlers. So I was
That
like,
sounds
They're the
gnarly.
ripoff.
so I was like, I'm gonna get this. Why the hell not? As soon as I opened it, it just smelled like minty Play-Doh would be the best way to describe it.
Yum.
And
Did you check if it was expired?
I did. It was not expired.
Okay.
But as soon as I took the first bite, I was just like, oh, no. oh no, I just wasted $5. But I'm so cheap and frugal and with my money that I sat there and was just eating something that I despised. I ate the entire bag of crappy red vines because I didn't want to waste my money. But I'm going to go on the record. That is the worst candy I've ever had in my entire life.
Now that's determination, though. I think I would have just taken the loss of the $5.
I was thinking of different things to do. Go up there and say, I was trying to think of excuses to say, these all fell on the ground or something. I don't know. And then they're like, okay. But then they'd probably say, here, do you want another bag of them? And I'd be like, can I get peanut M&Ms instead? I don't know what they would say about that. So I stuck through it. Plus, I didn't want to miss any of Liam Neeson hobbling around kicking ass.